down to uplifted. Finding inspiration and guidance in the Old Testament of the Bible. Life can be challenging and unpredictable, and at times it can seem like we've been knocked down and left to fend for ourselves. Whether it's a personal crisis or a global pandemic, we all experience moments of struggle and uncertainty. But when we're feeling lost or overwhelmed, the Bible can offer comfort, inspiration, and guidance to help us get back on our feet. The Bible can uplift us during difficult times and provide hope for the future. When struck down by life issues, whether it's illness, financial hardship, or a relationship breakdown, these experiences can leave us feeling lost, hopeless, and unsure of how to move forward. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. The book of Psalms provides inspiration through a collection of prayers and songs that speak to the human experience in a deeply personal way. The Psalms inspire us during times of struggle, and their messages of faith, hope, and praise can help us find strength. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and rescues them from all their troubles. The Lord is near to the broken-hearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord rescues them from them all. He keeps all their bones. Not one of them will be broken. Psalm 34 verses 17 to 20. The Old Testament is full of accounts of people who faced incredible challenges and overcame them through faith and perseverance. When we explore some of these accounts and the lessons learned, they teach us about resilience and trust in God. Job was a righteous man who faced severe suffering, including the loss of his family, wealth, and health. Despite his hardships, Job refused to curse God and maintained his faith in him. Through his trials, Job learned that God is sovereign and just, and that suffering can be a test of faith. The book of Job teaches us to trust God even in the midst of trials, and to have faith that He will ultimately bring good out of our suffering. Joseph was sold into slavery by his jealous brothers and faced numerous setbacks and challenges throughout his life. However, he maintained his faith in God and eventually rose to a position of power in Egypt, where he was able to provide for his family and save many people from famine. Joseph persevered in difficult times because he trusted God's plan. Trust God's plan for your lives, even when things don't make sense. And let's not forget David. David was a young shepherd who was anointed by God to become king of Israel. However, he faced numerous obstacles and enemies, including the giant Goliath and his own rebellious son, Absalom. Through it all, David trusted in God's protection and guidance. David had courage and faith in God's promises. Have faith in God's promises, even when you face overwhelming odds. Let's reflect on the Israelites in the wilderness. After being freed from slavery in Egypt, the Israelites spent 40 years wandering in the wilderness before entering the Promised Land. During this time, they faced hunger, thirst, and numerous other challenges. However, God provided for them through manna from heaven, water from a rock, and other miracles. The Israelites trusted in God's provision. Even when you feel like you're in the wilderness and don't know what the future holds, trust God. Overall, the Old Testament teaches us that resilience and trust in God are essential for navigating life's challenges. By studying these scriptures and applying their lessons to our own lives, we can develop the strength and faith we need to persevere through difficult times. If this has been an inspiration to you, please subscribe, like and share for the next upload where we look at finding inspiration and guidance in the New Testament.